Hiya, we're just about to start the 2022 lambing season, so I'm just trying to get things organised this year, see how we get on. So we've got Eve and Enid here. It's their first year lambing, so we brought them in a little bit early. They're about 3 weeks away, but we're just keeping an eye on them, making sure the weight's about right, not too thin, not too fat. They're eating and drinking as they should be. This year, in our attempt to be more organised, we actually went on a lambing course, a day's training in Monmouthshire at Kate Humble's farm, where we had an interesting day where we learned lots of things, and I think we feel much more prepared for any hiccups that might come away this year. So as well as the hands-on experience and talking to the shepherd there, we've got an idea of what we might actually need in our lambing box. So I'll talk you through what we've decided to get ready to help us lambing. Right, let's see. We've got disposable gloves, short ones, the longer arm length ones. We've got iodine, marker spray, foot rot spray, and some new foot rot shears, elasticator castration device, and castrating bands, a lamb pulling rope. Also, if the legs are not in the right place, we can use this to get round the lamb's neck. We've got antibiotics for the eyes in case the lambs have got entropion. Also in here we've got a variety of syringes, hypodermic needles, antibiotic medicine, modern day penicillin, glucose, and calcium if any of the lambs are hypothermic or really poorly sheep. Again, if we got problems, twin lamb solution, plenty of that in. And of course, plenty of lubricant, various antibiotic and antiseptic sprays, and general disinfectant, skin cleaner should anything need cleaning. And if a lamb needs tubing, we've got a new colostrum feeder and tube for any sickly lambs. I think that's it in that box. Other things we've got in advance, just in case, we've got some colostrum substitute, bottles and teats, extra antibiotics, dagging shears, dagging clippers. Also a good idea for lambs, smaller buckets, so they'll more likely to knock them over than getting them and drown. We've also got ready in the garage a sack of lamb lac in case we have any triplets that need extra help, or orphan lambs. And in here we've got some powdered disinfectant that we can put in the pens in between lambs and ewes swapping over, just to cut down on the chance of any bacterial infections. Feeding alfalfa as an extra food substitute. It's good for digestion and has got calcium in it, just to help with the lambs growing and draining the calcium off the mum. Also feeding at this time a quality mineral lick, again to help the ewes with the minerals and vitamins they might become deficient in, and it's also good for the colostrum production in the ewes too. We've got Hungry in this pen. She wasn't very well at all with twin lamb disease. Given her supplements, injections, and for the last week or so she seems to be over it. She's due to lamb roughly the same time as Eve and Enid, so she's in this pen so we can really monitor her food intake and make sure she doesn't suffer with the twin lamb deficiency again. And in this pen we've got Stampy, who's due this week, well, next weekend, but any time now, same as Jane. They're both due the same day, but they're in here, stop any argy-bargy, both older ewes, so extra monitoring of their weight and health as we run up to lambing. Blindy, she's not due for a while yet, but she is an older ewe. Again, so just brought her in for monitoring to try and avoid any problems in the future. Next job is to connect up with electricity. I've got this extension running out to an old generator. Got the heat lamp I'm going to suspend in the corner, and then I've got a couple of lights that I need to position around the two barns so I can see better in the dark. So in the corner of this pen I've got the heat lamp suspended above a box should we need to put a lamb in there to keep warm. Also I'm going to put across a barrier, so should the lamb be more mobile it can get to the heat, but mum can't. So with the girls all comfy, there's nothing much more to do. About as prepared as I can be. Just time to settle down and wait for the big day.